So guys, welcome back to Talk with Oma. If you're just joining, this is a talk session where I talk about everything relating from motherhood, marriage, business, relationship, self-care, lifestyle, etc. Okay, and in case you're just joining, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also click the notification bell so that you will notify when I'm posting another episode. Right now, this is season 3, episode 1, and I hope you guys are ready to talk with me today. Okay, my name is Chioma, and I am the host for the show. So, our first topic today, we're going to be going to the mother's session. Now, as a mom myself here, I think I have been guilty of a lot of things. And so, right now, I'm going to be telling you guys mistakes that I have made as a first time mom. And I know I have learned from them, and I am definitely not going to make such mistakes again. So, if you want to know all about them, make sure you watch this video to the end so that you don't miss anyone. And also, guys, subscribe. So number one mistake I made was screen time. Now as a mom, I know you want to make your babies, engage to screen time. You want to put them in that place where they can watch cartoons or play other music and stuff so that you can be able to do other stuff. But I'm trying to let you guys know that too much of that is literally going to affect them, and you might not be able to adjust it when it is time. Now, for instance, when I had my baby, I kind of put him so much on screen time. Yes, he was always watching Cocomelon and all that stuff. And right now, it is very difficult for me to be able to, stop him from that. The other day, I tried to do that, and he was crying. So I was always playing all those different Cocomelons, different stuff. And most of them were not even so much educative, but I didn't know that I was actually doing myself. Now my son would only be able to talk and communicate then with Cocomelon, like whatever they are playing there, that's what he's going to sing to. But aside that, if that is not playing, then he's not communicating. He's just doing his normal gibberish, blah 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 talk. But right now, I'm actually trying to adjust. I'm now reducing the screen time. So mamas, if you're watching this video and you're a first-time mom, please do not engage your baby so much with screen time. Instead, there should be a time for that, and then engage them with other activities like Montessori activities, like engage them, like talk to them, communicate with them, tell them stories, like let them learn new things. I think that was one of the mistakes that I made, screen time. But right now I am adjusting, and my son is actually picking up because he's actually a fast learner. So screen time will not make them to communicate. Screen time, too much screen time actually will not make them to communicate, will not make them to be able to do other activities because they are just focused on that screen. My son, before, when he wakes up, the first thing he wants to do is go over and bring his tab, and then he's pushing your hand to play it. Some of them, if it's not Cocomelon, is not watching. So those things, I started noticing his character, like this boy is beginning to get so addicted. Yes, it's addictive. Yes, they get addicted to it. So you don't want that, you don't want your baby to be addicted to screen time, so you need to literally reduce that, okay, so that they don't get too addicted to it. You can play for them, but not all the time. Sometimes my baby from morning till night if you watch him. But right now we limit it, we cut it, we communicate with him, we play with him, we teach him other stuff. Number two, feeding them. Yes, I made this mistake. Feeding my son. So when my son got to 5 months, 6 months, it's time to transition to like solid. You get, so I was literally blending meal for him, and sometimes I refuse to understand that when a baby rejects a meal, doesn't mean that he does not like it. That means he's trying to actually understand the taste. Because I did exclusive breastfeeding for him, for 6 months. So he's trying to obviously understand the taste. Like, this is a new meal. Sometimes they will fight with you. They would, it's always a struggle feeding him at that time. And my husband is the impatient one. He will say, maybe the food is not sweet. Maybe he does not like the food. Just stop stressing my son. Please go and look for something that he would like. And they will start giving him cereal. Cereal. So my baby ate cereal like most of the time. Now, right now, I am now trying to adjust him from eating just cereal to eating other meals. So if it's not smooth like cereal, forget it. He will not eat. And before, my son would hardly chew. Yes, he does not chew food. He just used to the fact that, okay, cereal, you just go and swallow straight. So making him to chew food, now he's not making him to chew rice, now making him to chew biscuit, is now understanding that, oh, I have to chew. Now as a parent, it is now for you, it is your duty to guide these babies to understand that this is what you need to do, this is how you need to do it, and you need to really start early to be able to make them understand that this is how it is done, to be able to guide them. It is not them that is telling you what to do. You are the one guiding them, you are the one leading them, so you have to lead them in the way that, I know it will be very hard though, because these babies, they're strong, oh, but you have to let them know that I am your mother and I will tell you what to. Babies are a lot, guys. It was very difficult then because I think I gave him cereal most of the time. Cereals, blended food, it has to be smooth. If it's not smooth, he will not eat. I think it got to about 9 months. I think it was almost a year. Now my son is almost 2, and now we are adjusting because my husband will tell you, he's crying, I don't want so much noise, that kind of stuff. He does not like his son to be crying, so give him what he wants. But I have to take the boom by the horn and tell him that, yo, allow me to do this baby the way I want to do him. I want to train him because this is the best way to go about it. So right now he's adjusting. He now eats chicken, he now eats plantain, he now eats all those kind of, he's now actually adjusting because I have to obviously teach him the hard way. I know I might be like, oh, it's too late for me, but I started and we are getting there. We are obviously getting there. So, mamas, all I can tell you is that when your baby is about 5 months or 6 months and you want to transition them to solid, please do what your instinct tells you. I know at the beginning of 6 months they go with puree and all that stuff, but as time goes on, introduce other soft solid food for them like rice, like pancakes, like those soft food that they can obviously, they don't have teeth yet, but they can use their gum to chew and let it all out. Do not give them just blended food because at the end of the day, you will be struggling to feed them food that is not blended. Yes, I had my own share of experience, and I'm letting you know that it is always a struggle, it is always difficult, and also it is not every food that your baby rejects. That means he doesn't like it. You have to try again another day, and because they are getting used to transitioning to solid, so you have to try again another day. Una go fight, una go detu una self, but it is the best thing for you to do. Another mistake I made was not allowing him to explore his feeding. Yes, I would always want to feed him because I don't want him to mess up the place or waste the food. I would always want to feed him, you get? So just allow them do their thing. Winning is winning. We always say allow baby to explore. Let them do their thing. Let them mess up the whole place. That is how they learn. And the whole place will be messy. The whole place will be scattered. But at the end of the day, they understand that this is how it goes. It goes from your spoon, you pick it up, and then you put it in your mouth. So my baby is actually picking up now. I would not say it's late, I won't say it's late, but I wish I have started earlier, and I think we would have go far down the way we are right now. But we are actually getting there, you know. But I'm just trying to let you know that this is my experience as a first time mom. And we don't know everything, you get. We are just newbies. There is no manual to all these things. So I was just going with my own instinct so that you don't feel like, oh, I'm a failed mom. Oh, I'm not doing better. We are amazing moms. There is no class that will go to and say, this is how you should do it. This is how you should do it. Most of the things I'm actually learning now, I actually learned them from online or my mom telling me this is how she trained us. This is how she does it. And olden days are now. Will be Gen Z. And those days are no longer the same thing, you get. So there is no manual, but just take it one step at a time. I actually did take my own one step at a time, but I wish I had started early. But we are getting there. My baby's adjusting and we are adapting to the new stage. So remember I said screen time, transitioning to solid, and also feeding. These are my 3 top mistakes. If there is anyone I am missing that you have made on your own, comment and let us all read it so that other moms also can learn from your mistake, and you will definitely be helping a mom out there. Okay, so guys, that's the end of our talk session. Thank you guys so much for joining in. If you're new here, like I said, subscribe and also share this video to a new mom out there so that they don't make the mistakes that you and I have obviously made. Don't forget to visit our website. I have a book I have written, episode 1 and 2, the Lagos the Single Girl Life, Lagos Diary, season 1, episode 1 and 2. Head over to my website, it's talkwithoma.com, and read all the stories. And also guys, we have an anonymous session. If you have any question, any story you want to share with Oma, just click the link on the description and send an anonymous message to us, and we will be reading it on here and also on our Instagram page. Follow us on Instagram, guys. It's Talk with Oma, and also our TikTok is official Chioma. Thank you guys so much for joining in, and have an amazing time, and see you in my next video.